This video is sponsored by Uscreen. More about them later in the video. Most indie authors know about distributing their books in three primary vehicles of ebooks, print books, and audiobooks. Authors can repurpose the content through translated iterations, but let's save that for another video. What if I told you there is one additional way to repurpose your content that you may not have thought about? Imagine using your book to provide an additional way to consume your content and turn casual readers into lifelong raving fans. It's not out of the realm of possibilities, especially if you're a nonfiction author. For fiction authors, you could still repurpose your content in this way, but it'll be a bit more unorthodox, possibly unheard of. What way can you repurpose your work beyond ebooks, print books, and audiobooks, you ask? Videos. But wait, stop. I get it. You're ready to tune out because you might think video isn't your jam, or that it's outside your wheelhouse, so you couldn't possibly extend the life of a single publication through video. But if you hear me out, I'll give you a real-life example of how I turned one of my old publications into a video course. I'll show you a simple action plan to increase revenue without spending more of your money. You don't need to add another task to your busy schedule or spend more money on multiple versions of your book without proof of concept. The newly published asset will breathe new life into your streams of revenue as an author. Early in my writing career, I wrote a few lead magnets to entice readers to join my email list. Little did I know these quick reads would net me hundreds of new subscribers who were willing to check out what else I offered. In 2020, nearly 5 years after writing one of the short guide Secrets of the Perma-Free Book, I published it. I'd already discovered that people genuinely wanted to know about how to publish a permanently free book, so I had proof of concept. Last year, as I audited my backlog of books, a thought crossed my mind. I already produce videos and have a deep understanding of how to structure them, so viewers usually watch from beginning to end. I script most of my videos, including, of course, this one. Now, some readers say I write just how I talk in videos. Well, it never occurred to me I could take that very manuscript I published as a book, convert it into a formatted script for a teleprompter, then press record. This means I did most of the hard work in script writing. The book was made for the video. More recently, I've been working on a 9-book series due to launch on Kickstarter soon. Stay tuned for that, by the way. So I was looking over a few of the books written in 2021. These titles had collected a little bit of digital dust and some stuff needed updating. For instance, last year I spent learning fiction writing. Naturally armed with new insights and experience from working with a writing coach every week made a huge difference on my writing. Most of my series was passable, but some of it needed to get a total overhaul. Embarrassingly enough, I'd already finished a short read called How to Write a Book in 48 Hours. This short guide was a lead magnet that I'd used around the same time as the previously mentioned book. I easily turned it into a full video course. Now, side note, you can get access to both video courses and over 100 other videos when you visit theselfpublishinghub.com. That's theselfpublishinghub.com. It's only $9.99 per month. Subscribe when you like, cancel whenever you want. So what does it take to produce a video course? Let's unpack this one item at a time so you have a more granular view of how it all comes together. At first, it seems rather overwhelming, but if you pace yourself and stay flexible, you should be fine. First, identify a book you have published and see if it makes sense to produce a video. While you might think ebooks, print books, and audiobooks have all grounds covered, the fact is quite a few people just don't want to read. Should you exclude them from learning something new? Absolutely not. They're probably going to love that you have this option open because they might already watch videos regularly. This video is a prime example. People want to watch, learn, and enjoy themselves. Why limit it to just the other 3 iterations? Next, you'll need to tap into all your resources, including a video camera, a mic, a teleprompter, and sufficient lighting. For a video camera, you can use something as simple as the webcam installed on your computer or the built-in cam on your phone. Don't stress over high quality. Video quality is a nice to have, not a necessity. I've known a great number of YouTubers who use inferior quality cameras and still have a wide reach and a devoted following. Remember, it's more about the content than the cinematography. Most computers and mobile phones have built-in microphones that can be sufficient. However, if the quality isn't at least passable, you'll lose a lot of potential viewers. After all, if you're trying to teach someone new or keep their attention, they need to hear you clearly. If you're finding sound to be not up to par, you can consider investing in a good USB microphone or lavalier. Logitech's Blue Snowball is a decent quality USB microphone that costs about $40 to $50. All you have to do is plug it into a USB port and you're ready. If you're working with your phone, then consider a Boya lavalier mic. For around 15 bucks, you get a long cable and a fairly crisp audio. I'm actually amazed at the quality of this little mic. You could technically use this mic with your computer too. Just clip it at or below your collar. For lighting, keep it really simple. Use any ambient lighting you get from outdoors. You can consider recording outdoors, but be aware of potential video washout. Pick somewhere you're most comfortable in shooting a video. It might take a little trial and error, but with time and practice, you'll find what works for you. Once you have your tech and setting in order, you'll want to consider how you'll perform. For me personally, I enjoy having a teleprompter. Unfortunately, my ADHD doesn't allow for great memorization, and if left to my own devices without a script, the video turns into a whole different beast. To maintain eye contact and stay on track, my friend Keith Wheeler would position his script slightly off from the camera. It's pretty important you keep your attention on the camera lens. Don't focus on your image, focus on the lens. That way, when people watch your video, they'll feel like it's a conversation rather than a lecture. For me, I use the Padcaster Parrot teleprompter, which costs a little over $100. It specifically fits over an adaptive ring attached to my DSLR camera lens. All I have to do is load up my script in the Padcaster Parrot app, make sure I set the pace slow enough to keep up, but not too fast as to ruin the video experience. Unfortunately, this teleprompter is no longer available, so if you have a DSLR, simply look up anything equivalent. Or this is even better for authors on a budget, a DIY teleprompter. For the first 2 years I did videos, I used a teleprompter made of, you ready for this, foam core board, duct tape, and a picture frame. Not even lying. I picked up all those supplies at a Dollar Tree, so it cost a whopping $3. Was it pretty? No. Did it work? Yeah. I found a free teleprompter app in my preferred app store and then uploaded the script into the app. Now, why did I upgrade to my current setup? It's much easier to set up, of course, and take down and store my more expensive teleprompter because the other one was like gigantic. Once you have all this dialed in, you're ready to shoot. I'd recommend breaking up your video content by chapters or even sub-chapters. Also, you don't have to record the entire series in one day. If you've got an enormous book, take it one bite at a time. Remember, no pressure. Once you record the content, you're ready for the next step. Editing. There are a few options for you to consider. First, you can do it yourself by using free software like iMovie, Windows Movie Maker, or a stellar free software program called DaVinci Resolve. Now, I use Camtasia, but that costs a few $100, so it might not be in your budget. Besides, though I'm rather partial to Camtasia, it's because I know my way around it fairly well. If I had to do it over again, I would have saved the money and I just learned DaVinci Resolve instead. Now for basic videos, editing shouldn't take too long. You'll want to clip any dead space, bloopers, or anything else that doesn't fit in the video. A great channel to watch for tips on video editing includes Gord Eisman, Daniel Battelle, and so many others. If you want nerd-level video editing tips, check out Hayden Hillier-Smith. He's one of my absolute favorites. If you're going to go real intricate with your edits like I do, expect to spend at least an hour editing 1 minute of footage. Yes, that means a 10-minute video can take up to 10 hours to produce. Now you know why I don't release videos too often. And if you don't want to bother with video editing, you can check out a video editing service I use called Floxy. I've been using them for graphic design and video editing for the past couple of years and love what they do. Once you have your videos set for your course, where do you put them? Now place your video course behind a paywall so you can get paid for your efforts. That's why Uscreen helped me make this video possible by providing access to their suite of tools. Uscreen is the go-to video on-demand platform for online entrepreneurs and authors just like you. They offer a wide range of features including customizable websites, powerful marketing tools, and seamless payment processing. What's even more exciting is their support for creating mobile apps, making it easier to reach your audience on the go. However, there are some costs and challenges to consider, especially when setting up apps. When I created my 2 video courses, Secrets of the Perma-Free Book and How to Write a Book in 48 Hours, all I had to do was upload the videos. Then I entered all the metadata with some search engine optimization. I press publish and my subscribers have instant access. By the way, Uscreen shines for nonfiction authors looking to build a comprehensive content ecosystem around their brand. Take advantage of their 14-day free trial when you visit my referral link at dalelinks.com/Uscreen. But what if you can't afford the monthly fee for getting a premium service like Uscreen? Well, in early 2018, I launched my first course, the DIY publishing course. I had no money to support this video project. Could I afford it? Yes, but could I risk taking the gamble only to find no one buys my course? Not really. Sure, I had my author income, but I wasn't confident in funding one type of project for another project. So what did I do? Crowdfunding. But it was without the guise of platforms like Kickstarter or Indiegogo. I figured out the cost for an annual membership, then set a realistic price point for the new customers. Even though I had only recorded half the videos for my 2 original video courses, I went for the ask. This is where I leaned heavily on my network, my small yet growing community, and my email list. Now, don't freak out if you don't have all that. I'm sure you at least have a modest network of peers and professionals. Now, I offered early buyers a lifetime incentive. If they bought now at the bargain basement price, I give them access for good. No strings attached. If I recall right, all I needed was 27 customers to pay for an annual membership. I nearly doubled that. It was a modest earning, but the important thing was I didn't have to pay for premium video hosting services up front or out of pocket. Now, after the beta launch, I did a hard launch with my first 2 courses available. I charged considerably more and eventually added a membership model. Now, side note, getting monthly memberships is the smart way to do business. Lifetime access creates more hassle in the long run. Use lifetime deals only when you absolutely have to make something happen. While you think about what book you'll turn into a course, let's take a deeper dive into the video hosting platform Uscreen. Get more granular insights on Uscreen to find out if it's a truly good fit for your author business today. I'll see you on over there.